Today I thought it'd be helpful to talk a little bit about validity, in this case testing validity. And when we think about something being valid or the validity of something, we're talking about the effectiveness or the accuracy of something. Accuracy and effectiveness would both be synonyms for the word validity, valid. And so when we think in terms of testing validity, we need to think of four things, four types of validity in testing. The first is content validity. This is a measure or assessment at how accurate a particular test is for what it's designed to measure. For example, a math test takes no measure of language skills, and that's not a problem because a math test is designed to test math skills or math knowledge. So under content validity, the only thing you're trying to assess or determine is how accurate, how effective is that particular math test at assessing math skills. So you're looking very narrowly at just the topic that the test is designed to cover. The next area of validity that we want to think about is construct. Construct validity. This is a measure that's actually a little more difficult to do because it's much more subjective. In this case, you're testing the effectiveness or the accuracy of an assessment to determine abstract things like leadership skill. How good is this person at leading, or some other subjective abstract concept. A little more difficult, but it's something that's important to be determined so that you can find out whether or not your test is accurate or effective and therefore valid. The third area we want to talk about in testing validity is concurrent. Concurrent validity has to do with determining whether or not your test stacks up to similar tests. How effective, how accurate is our test when compared to similar tests designed to test the same types of things. So we would compare our math test to someone else's math test and therefore come up with the concurrent validity. Content means how well do we determine math skills. Concurrent tells us how well does our math test stack up to other math tests. Is ours effective and accurate and therefore valid when compared to similar tests designed to test the same thing. And then finally, under testing validity, we want to talk about predictive. Predictive validity is the effectiveness or the accuracy of a test to predict future performance. Performance that has not yet happened, but should it happen, how good or how well would the person do based on their work on this particular test. And so the graduate record exam, the GRE, or the Scholastic Aptitude Test, the American College Test, the SAT, and the ACT are predictive tests. The SAT and the ACT are designed to predict how successful someone would be at undergraduate, college level work, and the GRE, of course, is designed to test how well someone might do at graduate level work. And they are examples of predictive tests, and therefore they can be assessed as to their ability to accurately and effectively or validly predict someone's performance at their particular level, either undergraduate or graduate. So when thinking about testing validity, you need to think in these categories. Content, how good is it at determining the skill for the particular area that it's written for. Construct validity has to do with subjective things, abstract things like leadership ability, how good is it at that. Concurrent is we're comparing our test with other similar tests covering the same area. And then predictive, how well are we able to predict someone's future behavior, future success based on how they do on this particular test. This is testing validity, and always keep in mind those words accuracy and effectiveness when looking at these particular categories.